I've been got my fangs. Slap me like a. It's good with my people. Is y'all even up? Is y'all 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 love? Is y'all love? Is y'all love? And we back. 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 They had my fangs back. They had my fangs back. They had my fangs back. They had my fangs. Yeah. How y'all doing, man? I'm back, man. I'm back like I never left. New video ready dropped for y'all. I wasn't even gonna go live tonight, but I felt like I should. Felt like I should. What's your name? Let me talk. Let me buy you a drink. You know me. Man, what y'all think? Ja Rule calling quits on the nigga, huh? Bitch ass nigga Ja Rule, man. Let's get to this video, man. I don't even got nothing much to say, man. Try and get him on. Try and get him to listen to my shit, y'all. So we get him to listen. Everybody go to him right now. Spam. Spam, spam, spam.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, my new track with Dre Tamashi, Pressure, just dropped, and it's already about to cross like 15, 16,000 plays across all platforms, man. That's just crazy because it literally just dropped like 2 weeks ago. And I never thought I'd be seeing numbers like that as an independent producer. I'm going to be honest with y'all. So if y'all looking for a new trap track in 2026, got that dark gothic feel to it, man. Got some hard engineering on it. Everything's clean. Go check out Dre, man. Go check out Pressure by Dre Tamashi. I'm telling you, man, that stuff will get you going in the gym. That stuff will get you going in other places too, if that's what you're interested in. And yeah, man, y'all can listen to it right here. But I'm telling you, like, this is one of my hardest beats that I put out in the past year. And Dre just killed it, bro. So go check that out and run that up. And yeah, let's celebrate, man.
Hey, come on, man. Tune in, man. We want to see my shit you play, man.
Get out my sight, get out my dick. Crush control, she like my spit. Look at my balls, look at the bitch. Watching my life cause you can't do shit. Cause you like that burn, down, right. Baby, you're gone, damn, real. Back cause you came to my show.
Man, it's alright to find out about new music, you know?
You can make a big noise, I'ma grab that voice. Make a cover my voice. Make me Because your choice of a right that back. Real man. Make me lying. When you feel the time. Take my time. Give me strings attached. Yeah. Why so long? With your high. Watch a grown man cry. Some words online. Yeah. Make me lying. When you feel the time. Take my time, give my strings attached. Yeah. Why so long?
All right.
When it's just so high, watch a grown man cry. Some words online, yeah. I can claim my body like a totem. I can make it on
This
the street
song
like
took
you
a
got
turn.
no game. Pussy never fastest
Shout out Dre Tamashi.
Ain't shit to
Good
me.
battle.
Get paid to write these songs, it's a blessing. Too soft, trigger to see. I'm not flexing. Turn off your phone, look, bitch. It's depressing. Work harder, bitch. Make my life. I'm feeling tired. Take my time. Give me strings attached. Yeah. Why so low? You're just so high. Watch a grown man cry. Some words online, yeah.
He broke on a song check and not giving me no crowd. Is he bumping the song? He looked dead at the screen. Put his earphones in. He bumping my song chat and giving me no views. Everybody go tap into this thing right now. I'm independent, my nigga. Go stream my shit like that.
Running in my life cause you want my life. Couldn't pay that price, been trying this bright. Yeah. Probably drop one song and you got real mad. But this is all I had. 365, bitch.
You know you won't play my shit, man. You know you want to play my shit next, bro.
And things go back to where they were.
Whoever's editing this, I don't know what to say. Just, it speaks for itself.
You getting whacked. This is what I
What size would you like?
2X. 4X.
You want 4X?
Man, stop playing, man. You need to let me go home.
This is Jordan King, a 24-year-old grandson who's lost the plot so badly that he thinks he's going home after brutally murdering his own grandparents, even while he's being fitted for a prison jumpsuit.
Not every day I get fooled.
Oh,
How many times did you stab him?
man, what? No.
How many times did you stab him? And split him open too? That's hardcore, man.
But Jordan is too far gone to acknowledge the obvious, that he was covered in blood when detectives found him.
When they brought you in today, you had blood all over your face.
I don't know what they talking about. Blood on my face. I got blood on the back of my heel from my shoes being tight that I had size 9s.
Now, Jordan will try everything to convince investigators he's innocent.
Niggas lie about anything, Chad. Fuck you got blood. What you got a size 9 on for, be not? What you got a size 9 on for, be not? You a man with face tats, be not.
Including blaming an illegal government mind control device implanted in his foot. But the evidence is one of his lies.
What is it? Can you tell me what it is?
Like neuroswarm, it like transmit signals to and from your brain. So if they hit you on your foot with it, it's like a little needle. It taps into a nerve that goes straight to your brain, and they can basically read your mind.
You get the lying.
At approximately 1 p.m. on February 22nd, 2024, law enforcement in Escambia County, Florida, received a call from a man named Jonathan King requesting a wellness check on his parents.
First off, Forgot to tell y'all, got mine. What yours? Flame it up. Let's get ready. Grab your popcorn. Let's get to it, man. Like I said, I wasn't even going hot on this motherfucker, but I love y'all so much. I love the entertainment so much. If you haven't tuned in yet, new music out now on all platforms. Socket, you feel me? And you want to know where I've been at? That's where I've been at, being the artist. New music out now, Socket, all platforms. Music video as well. New music video coming as well. So be prepared, man. We out here, man. 2026 looking good. It's always looked good. Every year has looked good. It's be alive. You know what I'm saying? So get your joint, get your popcorn, and let's fucking get fried. Let's watch some good shows, man. If you're here, man, I thank you. If you're not here, I thank you. Don't matter either way. Go with me, shawty. We get into the money. Let's get it. Bow.
Sheriff's Office, Lori, how may I help you?
My nephew got out of prison a few months back, ended up going back to jail, ended up just getting out. That's the long and the short of it. He's back staying with my parents. My mom was supposed to call me back last night. Haven't heard from her or my dad. Can't get them on the phone.
Andrea and Clay were pillars of their community, teachers devoted to education and family. Together, they had recently taken in their 24-year-old grandson, Jordan, who had just been released from prison after serving 5 years for burglary. Deputies arrived at the home on Greenbrier Boulevard, and while Jonathan, who had the door code, entered to check on his parents. Moments later, a scream pierced the air. Deputies rushed inside to find Jonathan in the master bedroom amidst a horrific scene. His father had been murdered in what would later be described as an act of pure rage. Andrea had been strangled in another room. Bloody footprints led from the grandparents' bedroom to Jordan's room and back, and there was something scrawled on the bedroom wall, a note of sorts that said, "Police, they killed my family, used a neural swarm on me, and AI for hashtag Santa Rosa CI staff know." Their grandson, Jordan, the only other person who lived in the house, was nowhere to be found. After speaking with Jonathan, the hunt was on.
So you're Jordan's.
I ain't nobody that.
Well,
His uncle.
you're gonna. Okay.
Hold on, chat. Hey, you find out new shit every day about your shit. You hear me? All right, let's get it. 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 Where my chat at, though? Where my chat at, though? Where y'all niggas at, man? Y'all niggas ain't fuck with me tonight? Huh? YV and Perk, where you at? I got an interview to do tomorrow in Virginia. I gotta get up out of here in the morning. But you know, I ain't even sleepy. Got past time the way you get it. You heard me?
Okay, you're on. Okay.
I'm sorry, man.
No, you're good, man. You're good. I get it. I understand. Trust me. I'm just trying to figure out if we can find him. If we can find him pretty quick.
I need y'all to find him quick.
Police finally located him walking the streets hours later after a tip from another relative. They noticed two things: a keyword that matched the words written on the wall, and something he hadn't bothered to wash off his face.
I know this sounds crazy. I know you probably never heard of it, but I was legit with a neural swarm when I was at Santa Rosa.
Yeah.
So whatever this is about, you know what I'm saying, it seems kind of serious to me because I pulled up like 4 deep, but I feel like it might be playing to that, like I'm being targeted.
Now, detectives will bring Jordan in for questioning. And as we'll see, his story has more holes in it than a tinfoil hat in a hailstorm.
Chat, what if you don't know what he doing, chat? Like, what if he talking about that Nero spawn shit? You know, it sounds like a neurological thing that happens. You feel me? That they can inject you with over your neural system. I'm gonna look that up though. But what if they injected him with some shit and right now he's possessed? Like, you feel me? He don't know nothing that's going on. Like, he know, but he what's really happening. He's just murdering niggas, bro. Crazy.
Storm.
Jordan, where do you live?
Live all my grandma.
Okay. What's your grandma's name?
Andrew King.
Who else lives in the house with you?
Clay King. Why? Something going on?
Yeah, something's going on. How long you live with him?
All my life. Since I got out of prison a little bit before I probably staying with him.
Okay.
Sure. I be sugarcoating these niggas, man. He killed peoples and that's that, nigga. I don't want to hear nothing else. He killed his peoples. I'm turning this shit off, yo. Motherfucking fan on this shit. He killed his peoples. Like, that's just what it is, bro. He ain't had to do that. He did that, though. Shorty did that. Shorty, wow. Shorty, wow.
And you said all your life, so you've been with them?
That's
like
my grandma and grandpa.
So before you went to prison, were you staying with them too?
Yeah, somewhere. You know, I stayed with my mom. My mom passed away, but we were always going over there.
I got you. When'd your mom pass away?
Like February 23rd. Something wrong with my grandma and my grandfather?
Yeah, there is something wrong with your grandma and grandpa. They've been dead.
What?
So they've been found dead in the house.
Oh, yeah, he did that.
And so we need to talk to you about it. So, I mean, especially with you living there.
Man, what you mean they found dead? How did they die? What you mean they found dead in the house?
They were both murdered.
Murdered?
That is correct. So we need to talk about it. We need to talk about that and figure that out. So when's the last time
this nigga pulled up this shit. This nigga pulled up the chair like he really was inquired to what the cop was talking about. Nigga act like he really was motherfucking surprised.
saw your grandma and grandpa?
What? When y'all found my grandma like that and my granddaddy?
We found him today. When's the last time you saw your grandma and granddaddy?
Last night.
When last night?
Around 6. I told my grandma I was going for a walk around Fox Run. And I went for a walk. I just kept going. And I haven't been home since.
So tell me about this. Like, kind of walk me through what happened yesterday.
Hold on. How'd they die?
They're murdered.
When you say murder, what you mean? They were shot?
We're still working on it. We're still working on
So
trying to figure it out.
what y'all got me to turn for? Man, that's so crazy at all.
Well, and the bottom line is, if you weren't there, you have nothing to worry about, right? But the bottom line is, we have to figure out what happened. You live there, and you're not there now. They're both dead. And all we want to do is get answers to find out what happened.
I can't tell my uncle. I can't tell my daddy that I'm having problems with people in the streets due to gang activity. Okay. I'm telling her and my granddad on a daily basis what's going on, and they wouldn't believe it. And they wouldn't believe what's going on. My stepfather has a full understanding of what's going on.
Okay. Bro, well, tell me. I'm here to listen to you. I want to know what's going on because I want to figure out what happened to him. I mean, this is your grandma and grandpa. You've been with them your whole life, right? That's what you told me.
Man, this shit wild, man. I don't know what, man. I left at 6 o'clock last night. The last thing my grandma said was, all right, be careful. You know the code when you come back. She gave me $10. I thought I was going to walk up to Tom's phone. And I just ended up going to Fox Run and cutting up.
Where'd you stay last night?
I stayed nowhere. $10 ain't going to give me enough in the hotel room.
I got that, but did you just walk around all night?
Around literally all night. You can ask the Dollar General lady. I came all the way where I was at. The Dollar General around where I was to pick me up at. I walked all the way over there. Okay. Getting out of prison, I can just walk.
Okay. So tell me about yesterday. Tell me about your day yesterday. You were at the house till 6 o'clock. So tell me about what you did.
I was at the house all day.
Okay.
I was outside smoking black and mild, sitting on the gray
that little bench up front by the door.
It's not a bench. It's like a little tan.
Hey,
it's like a little tan thing to sit on, like I don't know what they call it, a weight bin, like something you put stuff in.
Okay.
My neighbor saw me. She drove past me. Man, this wild, man. Y'all told my stepfather?
Yeah. Yeah, we told all your family. Now I'm telling you. But again, we need to figure out what happened. So yesterday morning, what time do you normally get up?
I get up early from prison. I probably get up around like 5. Okay. I got up. She cooked like a sausage, egg, and biscuit for me and my grandfather. I went in the room, watched TV. I really been on my phone watching YouTube all day and just go outside to smoke a black and white. They left for a little bit.
Okay.
I don't feel comfortable being in the house because, and as you can see on complaint that I made to police, somebody actually broken into my house and did, you know what I'm saying, while I was inside the house and we got into the altercation. So I've actually called police for that. But this is not the first time this is the first time it happened. Dead, my grandparents dead. I ain't got nobody else. My mama gone.
Which room is your house?
My room to the right.
So if I'm walking the front door, I turn down that hallway, I walk to the end where it tees. Grandparents' room's over here. Yours is the one that's over on the far side?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you were hanging out in your room. Your grandparents left at some point.
They left, came back. I stayed probably around like 3 o'clock. I went inside. I'm on my granddaddy was like, the dog was barking. I'm on my granddaddy was like, pet dog. So he'll start barking. I was like, I'm just taking with me in the room. He's holding for a little bit so he'll get used to me. But really, like, when they're out there, they Western. My grandma just cook. And I'll be in my room. It's crazy, man.
Nigga making all this shit up off the top of his head, bro. This is why you gotta watch who's in your family. Watch who you keep around your family. He's literally making this shit up off the top of his head, folks. What is wrong with this dude? Not only is he making it up off the top of his head, he acting like he really don't know. Soon as the cop said, yeah, we told all your family. He like, yeah, nigga, they know you killed your family.
And what that lady said, something about fitting description. Man, lady got me. I mean, it's my grandparents, man.
Well, I mean, you don't fit the description. I mean, you are their grandson. So it's not you fit in the description.
Okay, you find them.
I mean, yeah, you fit the description of the grandson because we were looking for you.
You find them deceased.
Yeah, and we know you live there and you're not there.
But you said you're still trying to figure out, did they die from gunshots?
We don't know how they died yet.
And this
here talking to you,
man.
We're out trying to sort all that out.
But his story not good enough.
I can't tell you how they died. Is that what you insinuate? Because I ain't been there. I left at 6 o'clock. When I left at 6 o'clock, they were straight.
Makes a big point of establishing that he left the house at exactly 6 p.m. and spent the entire night walking around town. He seems to be missing the fact that when you...
He got a cool little story. He got a cool little story to make it seem like he wasn't there, but not sticking hard enough for the police. The police detectives are trained to get around your lies. So he got to be 10 steps ahead of his lies. You hear me? Let's watch.
Murdered 2 elderly people. You can't just claim you were out for a stroll and expect detectives to nod along. Exactly. And though he claims he has problems with gang members who might have hit his grandparents, he...
Leave.
Didn't I just say that, Chad? I just said that. My fault.
Where do you go immediately after you leave the house?
I walk around the whole neighborhood. You can make a circle, go, you come out, take a right, go around the whole, it's like, guided lane, go down here. You can go down, take a left. I forgot what the name of this neighborhood is called, but you can come out this way and go to Fox Run. And then from there, I went past my homeboy Martin's house. I didn't go to see him, I just walked past his house. And went straight up and came out to that road on top.
What Marcus get a straight foot in? If you didn't go to Marcus' house, you didn't even see Marcus. You didn't even say, oh yeah, I had called Marcus before I went over his house, walked over there, by his shit, whatever. You never mentioned my nigga. Why are you mentioning Marcus now just because you went by his house, bro? You gotta watch niggas like this, bro. Marcus is not in this, bro. You's a rat already. Take your lick, bro. Take your fucking lick, bro.
My phone doesn't work like how that's supposed to be working, and people just don't answer the phone for me getting out of the crib. I really don't have anybody. So everybody I could probably try to contact the girl. I had one girl I was talking to. I knew she wasn't gonna answer the phone. But
what made you go live with your grandparents when you got out?
Yeah, all I had.
You guys close?
My grandparents and my mama here. Yeah, that's all I have. And my stepfather, but my uncle and me really don't get along. But those 3 people are all I have, like my circle. And I kept telling my stepdad, my nanny, and my granddaddy, what's going on. I called him nanny. I kept telling him what's going on. I'm beating with game. You need to take this stuff seriously. You lock the door. If you see any funny movement, just, you know what I'm saying, call the police and let, no, Jordan, we don't have to worry about that. We protect you. I see 75 years old.
So he tried, and then okay, let's watch.
So these people coming with guns and all type. You would need to be invested to protect yourself. No, you'll be all right. That stuff's not gonna follow you to prison.
So do you have an issue with somebody that, I mean, you're talking about these gangs that you have a beef with. Who are they?
I really don't want to speak on that, sir, because I can't, but.
Well, don't you think it could be connected? So don't you think it's important that I understand that?
Yeah, crazy, man.
Oh, I agree.
Nigga, you crazy.
I got a whole game file.
Okay. So who is it that would want to hurt your grandparents?
I mean, I got a whole lot of people that want to hurt me. And so if it comes to my grandparents through me, then that's what I can imagine. But nobody want to hurt my grandparents. Man, my grandparents, who the hell? Never had no problem. 75 years old.
Yeah.
So if anything happened, they happened because of me.
And they took you in after you got out of prison.
I can't believe he really trying to blame this on the fact that he swear he was in the street so heavily. But first, when they arrested your ass, you talking about something you got shot up with a. Now I can guarantee y'all he's gonna run back to that accusation that when he was locked up, he got shot up with a needle by the feds and shit. But nigga, you just
Took care of you. Sounds like grandma cooks for you and everything.
Bitch ass nigga.
Damn, dog.
Now it's hitting you.
Did your grandparents raise you?
Now it's hitting you.
My mama did. We lived right next door.
Okay.
And I could just walk over there. So I was around my grandma every day. And my granddad.
What did your granddaddy do? Like before he retired?
He was a teacher at Go Breeze High School.
Okay. What did he teach?
English. And then my grandma worked at like this thing where they kind of like teach other teachers how to teach.
Okay. I got you.
Violent.
If you're going to lie about walking all night after committing double murder, you might want to sound a little more confident than Jordan does here. But there's a good reason why he's starting to sweat. Because while Jordan's spinning this fairy tale about a peaceful walk through the neighborhood, detectives are looking at a suspect who's literally wearing a piece of evidence like it's cologne.
So after you leave at 6 o'clock, so you leave, you walk around the neighborhood, where you go from there?
I told you I leave, I come out of the neighborhood, I take a right, go out that way, come back in the neighborhood. That's like leaves dog guided, come into this little neighborhood. It circles you back to Fox Run. And then when I hit that road on Fox Run, I went straight up. You know, Tom Thumb on 9 Mile is, and I just went straight up on there and just kept going. You can ask the lady on
keep saying
Motel 6 on, I don't know what the street's called, but Car City. I asked her, can I get a hotel room for cheap? And she said,
he really putting his whole shit together for real. He is really putting his own murder together for real. Of how he did all of this, how he walked away, tried to run away, all of that. Like, nothing that he's saying right now is believable of, oh, you wasn't at the house. All this shit sound like, nigga, you was running away. And if you a good listener, you know what I'm talking about. Just listen.
Didn't know it doesn't work like that. But it's just sometimes being honest, paranoia of somebody coming and do something because I understand how serious things are. You can ask my dad and say why I call him Black Pop, man.
First rule in life, if nobody told you, when you talking to somebody and you want to know if they lying, when they say, yo, you can ask, they lying.
I'm getting threats, so I'm feeling like something gonna happen to me. I can't do the game. If I had, Pop would think I should do it. Like, well, if you ain't got enough money for a hotel room, man, you should just thug it out. But people don't really understand how it can go in games. So I just left, especially being in prison 5 years and dealing with the things I dealt with and going through it with.
So how often do you leave the house and not come home?
A lot, because I just got out of prison. So I like to just go out.
So it's hard for you to sit still? Or?
It's not hard for me to sit still. It's just, I like to go out. I get somebody to come pick me up. I'll just go out with them, or I'll just go for a walk. I had to just sit out there on the front porch and smoke a black and mild, but man.
So why didn't you go home last night?
Right. Because I was at work. By the time I went down there, I already told my grandma I was going to try to get a hotel room.
How often do you stay in a hotel?
A lot. She got me a lot of hotel rooms.
But she didn't go get you one last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
How come she didn't go get you one last night if that's what you were going to do?
I was going to try to get a hotel room in Key West again.
Well, you and I both know you ain't getting $10.
At Key West, I know the girl used to work there in 2008.
Now he turning that shit on him. This shit crazy.
18, I got arrested. I had to give her $5, and she actually gave me a hotel room for $5. I had the longest police chase from Blue to Cantonment, and I went on the run with a warrant. And when I seen her, and I was like, man, I need a hotel room. What can you do for me? She all right, she give me money. And so I was gonna go there and see can I get a hotel room for that cheap, because the Key West thing, which I think it costs on us now, but. And then the road I came out on, I just saw Motel 6. It was way down there. But you can ask the lady at Motel 6, did she see me?
So you don't stay anywhere last night. So what do you do? Tell me what you do today.
Realize I walked a long ass way and just walk back. And I'm calling my grandmama, calling my daddy. I'm calling people trying to see what's going on. Can they pick me up and give me a ride? I'm tired. Well, nobody answers the phone. When I'm a suspect, I damn sure can't be no suspect. They're my grandparents.
Well, I mean, you live in the house, and you're not there when this happens. So.
At this point, Jordan should be aware that his story sounds about as believable as a $3 bill. Police have already noticed something Jordan apparently hasn't, that when they found him, he was covered in dried blood. Watch what happens when they finally point this out to him.
And to be honest with you, I got another concern. When they brought you in today, you had blood all over your face.
I don't know what they talking about, blood on my face. I got blood on the back of my heel from my shoes being tight that I had size 9.
So what's interesting is your granddaddy's beat pretty bad. There's a lot of blood. A lot of blood all over that room.
Why the fuck you got a size 9, B-Nard? What the fuck? A grown ass man with tattoos on his face with a size 9? What the fuck?
You need a lot of blood on the room.
That's what I said. How many ways can that mean? Can someone mean that?
I don't know, man. It's like you get sarcastic, man. I don't want to hear that man about my granddaddy, man. He talking about he got beef. He's not coming at me like I had something to do with this. Man, I ain't you talking about blood on my face. I ain't got no blood on my face.
You did have blood on your face. And you got blood on your feet.
Okay.
And you know what? And you know what else? There's bloody footprints all through the hallway, back and forth to your bedroom.
Okay, so man,
back and forth to the bathroom.
One thing I know, so two things I know, sir. I ain't this. So whatever y'all gonna do, if y'all gonna charge me with something, charge me. If y'all gonna let me go to my grandparents. I love my grandparents to death.
Well, I get that. You love your grandparents to death, which is
strike 2. When the nigga say, if you gonna do it, just do it. He did it.
Well, I think something bad happened, and I think you made a mistake.
Who made a mistake?
You.
What you mean you think I made a mistake?
Just what I said. If you love your grandparents, then that tells me you didn't do this intentionally.
Intentionally? You think I did this?
Oh, well, I absolutely think you did this.
One thing, so two things, sir. I ain't did my grandparents.
Then tell me who would. Then tell me why someone would do this to your grandparents.
For the game.
Tell me. You keep saying that, but you won't talk about it. But you want me to accept that. And what I've got is I've got your grandmother who's dead. And I've got your grandfather who's dead.
Yeah, well, you saying this.
And there's blood everywhere in the house.
You saying a lot of emotion, right?
And you've got blood all over you. So you got to understand how that looks from my perspective.
I ain't had no goddamn blood on me, man. And you coming at me.
You got blood on you.
Where I believe this from, and it's gonna sound crazy when I say it, and I'm gonna bring this up, which I really don't believe that it is. Should anything come of what you're saying toward me, I was injected with a neuroswarm while I was at Santa Rosa CI.
Told y'all he was gonna go right back to it.
Legally, that's biotechnology. And every time I try to speak on what's going on, people try to be like I'm crazy. People try to like I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't want to talk to you like you're crazy.
You know what that is, sir?
I want the truth.
You know what that is?
Tell me about that. You just said neuroswarm to me. That's written on the wall in your bedroom.
You know, I wrote that like 4 days ago.
What? They killed my family.
I mean, there was so much going on in that house. Many people breaking in and out of the house. It was so much going on in that house for days and days and days. When I got a neuroswarm legally implanted in by the government, these people have been trying to kill me for money. These people are doing all type of shit to the house, all type of shit to me. Like, man, that's crazy. The AI is artificial.
Who's these people?
Hey, the government. The government doing this because, man.
Why you? Why is the government targeting
because
you?
I was talking about I should have been talking about on the door when I was at Santa Rosa. See, these people have artificial intelligence on my phone. Okay. And when I go to talk about certain things, they would just cut the app completely off my phone. If y'all been on my phone the past what? Since I got out, this time and last. If I get X-ray from microscopic technology in my foot, I can guarantee it'll come back that I got a neuroswarm on my foot.
Tell me more about this neuroswarm.
Man, I ain't trying to talk about no goddamn neuroswarm. You talking about my grandma and my granddaddy dead, and that right there was over 4 days ago.
Okay. Well, the bottom line is your grandma and your granddad.
This nigga pissing me off. He go from my grandma and my granddaddy dead, then he go to I got a neuroswarm in my shit. Then he go to I ain't trying to talk about no neuroswarm, man. My granddaddy dead. Nigga. Why size 9 be not?
Yeah, you're still dead. And if you think this had something to do with it, I want to try to figure that out. Because right now, what I've got is I got your grandma and granddaddy dead. Okay, that's a fact.
I understand that you got my grandma and granddaddy dead, but I ain't have shit to do with it. You talking about blood on my face.
You have blood on your face.
I see it's my neuroswarm because it's a neuroswarm on my foot. Hell, y'all wrote that on the wall when I'm hearing all type of weird shit going on.
You just told me you wrote that on the wall 4 days ago. Now you're saying I wrote it on the wall?
No, that's what I just said that I wrote. I never said you. Don't.
That's what you just
please
said.
Don't do that, sir.
That's what it sounded like you said. And
I'm
if I heard you wrong, back and forth
while you trying to argue with me and find out and make it seem like I did something to my grandparents. Man, I ain't do my grandparents. I love my grandparents. And you talking about my granddaddy got beat with something? What the fuck can do that for? If anything, I'm gonna beat somebody about my granddaddy, man. I'm not doing no.
I don't know what happened.
Jordan has taken a page from the world's dumbest criminal handbook, claiming.
All right, I'm gonna cut you off there, sir. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. He could have got somewhere with that. He could have got somewhere with that, but you know, I ain't the police. No, I ain't the nigga who killed their motherfucking grandparents either.
He can't remember murdering his grandparents because the government implanted mind-reading nanotechnology in his foot. Is Jordan genuinely delusional, or is this an elaborate excuse? Police reports show Jordan wrote about this neuroswarm on his bedroom wall 4 days before the murders. Either genuine psychosis or insanity defense groundwork. What Jordan doesn't realize is that no jury will hear neuroswarm and think reasonable doubt. They'll think he's either lost his mind or planned his defense, and both options make him look guilty.
Tell me more about this neuroswarm.
I mean, these people at Santa Rosa I had a problem with, man. I was beefing with the ward down the levels, and these people actually injected with this in my foot. And when I got out, I tried to get X-rays for this. I needed Medicare. I wrote the FBI 3 different, letting them know the situation, my name. I wrote 3 of those. Every time I finish it and hit accept, it just shuts out on me. These people watch and monitor me all day for months at a time. Artificial intelligence can make videos pop on your phone. Like, dude, man, this crazy at all. And when I go to talk about this type of shit, it'll make it seem like something wrong with me. They'll just put me in mental health door. Nobody's actually going to try to see what I'm talking about. My stepfather knows what's going on. It's crazy, man.
And I'm not trying to make a scene. That's it. I'm trying to get you to tell me about this.
I'm not worried about that shit. Can you just let me know right now that you'll help me get an X-ray for my foot and what's going on?
So what's in your foot? Tell me about that.
A neuroswarm.
Okay, tell me more about a neuroswarm. I don't know what a neuroswarm is.
A neuroswarm reads your mind and allows people to talk to you. And that's sound crazy because if you look it up online, it's actual things, sir.
Okay. Why do they put it in your foot? Why not in your head?
I mean, it's something that I guess can hit your nerve and tap straight to some of your brain.
Okay. I mean, you do have nerves in your feet that connect to your brain. I guess I could see that. So what is it you know that would cause somebody to put this?
I don't want to talk about this no more, man. You talking my grandma, my granddaddy dead. All I got, man.
But if it's connected, and
what you mean connected?
Here's the problem.
It ain't nothing about being connected, man.
Here's the problem.
If I need a lawyer, I need a lawyer. I ain't talking about nothing else. You trying to make it seem like I did something.
So you want a lawyer? Is that what I'm hearing?
You coming at me like I did. That's how you trying to shoot at me, man. I did 5 years in prison, right? And I've been in county jail like 3 times.
At what point in this conversation I've not been straight with you? I've told you your grandparents are dead. I've told you came in with blood. I'm glad. And I told you I'm trying to figure out.
And why police always do that? They say, at what point in this conversation have I not been straight to you? You just gotta be honest with me, Buck. Like, what the fuck?
How those two things are connected, if they are connected.
I'm glad that you actually told me what's going on, because they didn't want to tell me all the way from the car to here. Okay, so you let me know what's going on. That ain't good, man. I don't tell nothing because you told me, man, my grandma and granddaddy dead. You tell my granddaddy got beat.
Yeah, I'm telling you facts.
Yeah, man, I know you telling me facts because you the policeman. Yeah, I know that's a fact, but man, that's crazy if you trying to direct it at me. Okay, you want to find out why we.
What happens when it's your granddaddy's blood on your face?
What you mean? What happened? It's not my granddaddy's blood on my face. Ain't no blood on my face.
There was blood on your face.
Man, if that lady somebody blood on my face, that lady said me. If there's not no blood on my goddamn face, man.
Okay, well, there's photographs of the blood on your face, and when that blood comes out of your grandpa's, I mean, you understand how that looks.
It ain't gonna look like that. It ain't
what I'm trying to do.
No way that could have.
Is what I'm trying to do is get an explanation from you, because some of the things that you're saying are interesting, and I want to know more about them. Because I want to know how it fits. I'm trying to listen to you. You say nobody ever listens to you. So everybody looks at you like you're crazy. Have I said you're crazy?
No.
What do I keep asking you?
But you keep saying, wait, then I did something to my grandparents. I love my grandparents.
No. What I keep telling you are facts. I keep telling you that your grandparents are dead, and I keep telling you that you have blood on you, and that you were the only person who lives in the house, and that's how it looks. I'm just being straight with you.
I wasn't in the house when it happened. What I'm trying to tell you.
Well, how do you know when it happened?
What do you mean how I know when it happened? It couldn't happen when I was there, so that's when it happened. I wasn't there when that I'm not to do no back to my grandparents. Tell my blood on my face. That ain't gonna come back. Anything's my grandparents, and it ain't with no blood on my face in the first place.
There was blood on your face. So how did the blood get there? So
this is why I say, because things like this happen. Due to me having this nervous form on my foot, and these people know what's going on, because last time I was in here, I was on my trades, having these third trades and all type of shit, and making little jokes about it. Walk past myself doing like this because the shit they put them on my trees was smelly, nasty, so I just started eating that, man. But this is the type of that happens when these people actually have technology that can do this to people, and they don't want these people on the streets to see about what's going on. Man, every time I go do something out, I get threatened. I doing this. Illegal if they doing it. If I get an x-ray, which not how I'm gonna do it when they cool people in the county jail, they just gonna put it up and probably make it.
Yo, Chad, what if this is really happening, though? What if they set this nigga up? Like, I'm picturing it, though. Like, what if niggas in black suits, like Clone Tyrone, like, came in the room, but when they started talking to him, because you know it's movies like this, when they started talking to him, got him to leave the house. They came, killed his grandparents. Started talking to him again, got him to go back home. When he got back home or wherever he was at, got his ass on the road. Bro, what if this is real?
Look like something else. But when you going through with the police, this type of they do, man, I did not do anything to my grandparents at all.
While Jordan spirals deeper into his government conspiracy rabbit hole, he's completely unaware that detectives aren't writing down a single word about neuroswarms or FBI surveillance. They're documenting a suspect who's so desperate to avoid responsibility that he's willing to sound clinically insane rather than admit he beat his 76-year-old grandfather to death. The irony is that his elaborate excuse is actually making him look more guilty, not less.
I'm trying to find out what happened to my grandparents, man.
Me too.
Yeah,
we have that in common.
That's what we need to do, because I damn sure ain't do it. You sitting here choosing. I love them people, man. I just told you I had problems with people on the street. That's all it could be.
And why would those people come in and do that to your grandparents?
Gang problems. This is the type of shit that goes on.
What gang problems?
I can't. I'm that.
See, that's where we get to every time. You don't want to tell me about it. You want me to accept it. And you want me to believe the things that you're saying, but you don't want to talk about it.
Am I being detained?
You are absolutely being detained.
Okay, how long am I being detained? Am I being charged?
That is a strong possibility right now.
I don't know how.
You got blood on you. You're the only other person that lives in the house. You were not present. Your grandparents were both dead. They have both been murdered violently, and you got blood on you.
Why the f*** about my grandparents, my family? It's my grandmama and granddaddy.
Hey, it happens between people, man.
Man, I ain't had no goddamn blood on me, man.
It happens between people. Dog. Like, I get it. Like, I could see a scenario where you're talking about this, and your grandparents, would your grandparents listen to you about this stuff when you talk about it?
Yeah. It's my grandparent.
I understand you, but I'm just wondering if maybe they got tired of listening to it. And they pushed back on it.
To it.
Just what I said.
One thing about my grandma and granddaddy,
he had all the right points too. He like, I just wondering if they got tired of it.
These people love me, I love them. I can come talk to them about anything.
But clearly something happened.
Yeah, clearly something happened. If my grandparents dead, I ain't had nothing to do with it. If that's what y'all trying to insinuate, man.
I'm not trying to insinuate it. I point blank told you that I think you had something to do with it.
Now you're dragging.
And I'm asking you for an explanation of how you didn't. Because again, we're looking at the facts. And I've got blood that I guarantee is going to match your feet.
Drag on.
From your grandpa's room, where he's at, to your bedroom, to the bathroom.
Drag on.
And then out of the house.
And you say it's a guarantee. And so if you guarantee that, and it does come back, that's what it is, which is not, because I don't know what I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's my granddaddy. That's y'all playing games because you have the knowledge that I have.
I'm not playing any games. I'm telling you what I have.
I mean,
and I'm being straight with you. So you keep saying I'm insinuating. No, I'm not insinuating. I'm point blank saying I believe that you killed your grandma and your grandpa.
I ain't kill nobody, man.
Okay.
I ain't kill no damn body. Is y'all gonna let me go? Cause
no, I'm not letting you go.
What you mean not letting me go?
How am I gonna let you go?
Man, I ain't do shit to nobody, man.
It's easy to say that, but the evidence looks a little different.
You crazy here, man. So we're gonna be in charge with this?
Potentially.
Man, hell no, man.
I will let you know when I make that decision.
Charge me with what?
Murder. 2 counts.
Man, you tripping, man. My grandparents?
Yeah.
A truly delusional person would double down on the neuroswarm when
That nigga.
accused of murder. A calculating liar would lawyer up immediately. Jordan's doing this weird middle ground. Half committed to insanity, half committed to denial. Pick a lane, Jordan. Either you're psychotic or you're guilty, because this performance isn't convincing anyone.
You know what I find even more interesting though? You talk about how you love these people. You talk about how they're all that you had. But when I told you they were dead, your reaction was nothing.
You lying, bro.
No, I'm not.
You can run that camera back, man.
I sure can.
So can we.
Yeah, there is something wrong with your grandma and grandpa. They've been found dead.
What?
So they've been found dead in the house. And so we need to talk to you about it. So, I mean, especially with you living there.
Man, what you mean they about dead? How did they die? How come they come dead now?
They were both murdered.
Murdered.
Detective 1, Jordan 0. What's the score now? 4-0? Let's just call it a blowout. Because that right there is a nothing burger type of reaction to hearing your grandparents are murdered.
One thing, so two things. So I don't give a how you feel about how I feel about my grandparents, man. At all. Like, I know I love my grandparents.
Oh, I think you did. I have no doubt you love your grandparents, but I think that
bro, I'm not gonna get mad.
I think they pushed you to a point.
I'm a 24-year-old grown man. I'm not gonna get mad and do whatever it is.
Then who would?
How the supposed to be with a lot of people? My daddy knows that.
Nobody you're beefing with would have gone in and done.
And how you know that? How the would you know
because
that?
Nobody.
Do you know the whole person go to Florida?
Because I know nobody's going to take the time to do something like that. They gonna shoot it. They gonna shoot him. It's simple and over and done with.
What did they do?
I've already told you.
What did they do? Because you making this. You talking about blood sprayed over here. Take the time like they meticulously. What did they do to my grandparents? I want you to describe it to me what they did to my grandparents.
Your granddad was beat to death. He is not even recognizable in the face right now.
Nigga said that to himself like, I did that. I really did that.
There is blood all over his bedroom. There is blood sprayed up the wall. There is blood sprayed across the floor.
Oh, no.
There is blood all over him. Now, Grandma, she wasn't beat. But you already know that.
You got me. Look, man, tell me what I already know, man. I ain't got time for these tactics that y'all be on, man. That, man, if you gonna charge me, whatever it is that you trying to make it seem like I did, you can sit back there and laugh, man. I know I ain't did shit.
Yeah, that's what I'd say, too.
I know you cared more about your grandma than you did your granddaddy.
That's why you didn't beat her up.
What the kind of sick shit is, man? Man, I love these, man, these my grandparents.
You loved her. She took care of you.
Well, maybe he just didn't want to beat his grandma up because she's a woman.
She found your rooms, didn't she? She paid for
I
rooms.
just, listen, man, I just said one thing about my grandma finding rooms. You just want to bring that up. You don't know me and my grandma and my granddad
I know
relationship,
she
man.
loved you.
You just throwing all type of shit.
Oh, I
You're trying to make it seem like, man, I would not do no to these people, man.
Well, and
I don't want to keep going back and forth about that.
That's what's fascinating to me is like you weren't like it was like what happened to your granddaddy was savage, like straight up.
I would not do no shit like that.
But
first off, period. I'm not doing.
That was gentle.
The detective brings the grandparents back into the room as real people now and forces Jordan to sit with what he has done to them. The goal of this is to see how Jordan reacts. Will he just continue to blame the neuro swarm and deny everything? Or will this trigger some kind of memory or guilt or anything really? This guy has been 100% out to lunch this entire time.
What size shoe do you wear?
I was size 9.
You know what?
The other thing too, you're talking about all this stuff being on your phone, people messing with your phone. I can actually look in your phone and figure that out. That happened.
You're not gonna tell the truth. You know that you probably know people on the FBI.
Oh,
you're not gonna be with these people, man.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of people in the FBI, so we ain't got to worry about that. We got that in common. FBI's a little weird. They do stuff a little strange.
Man, this is crazy. Man. I definitely had nothing to do with none of this at all, man. I'm talking about in the way y'all trying to make it seem like I know I ain't had no blood on my cheek. You say the picture, you got pictures of me having blood on my cheek?
Yeah.
No, that's a lie.
The blood's there, so give me an explanation for how the blood gets there if it's not grandpa's blood.
It ain't gonna be my granddaddy blood. I got a cut on the back of my hip, one of them tight ass shoes that my skin could peel back on. You see that bit?
Yeah, well, I see it. I see. Yeah, you're right. You got a blister, but that's not going to get blood on your face, and that's not bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
But what I can tell you is there's dry blood on the bottom of your feet. I can see it.
Dry blood on the bottom of my feet.
There's dry blood on the bottom of your feet. Put your foot up on your leg.
I'm not doing none of that, man, because I don't know what type of games you
I'm not playing a game. I'm just going to show you. All I'm going to do is point. Now I know you don't believe that I can sit in this room and make blood appear on your feet just by pointing at them. I know you're not going to say that.
You can swallow what you want, but I'll walk around barefoot. Yesterday I ain't had no socks.
Okay. Let me see your feet.
I'm not doing that, man.
Put your feet
You're
up
not
here.
going to make it look like no type of way of me in this room.
I'm not trying to make
while
anything.
I'm on camera.
I'm not trying to make anything.
That camera recording, right?
Yeah. So,
Okay,
so then I can't do anything, can I? How am I going to do? All I'm asking is look at your feet. That's all I'm asking. Because when you just put your foot up there, I can see there's dry blood on it. All I'm going to do is point to you and show you what I'm talking about. You know what else I see? I see blood right there on your pants. Right there. And maybe that's blood.
Man,
maybe
that's not blood, man. Look here, man.
That's not. All right.
Shit, come on, that's what I be talking about. Y'all be playing a game,
Right.
man.
I'm not playing a game.
Blood. You always talking about blood. Swab it. I ain't do swab it. It ain't gonna come back. My granddaddy talking about blood. I mean, I don't got time to play, man. Because you talking about my granddaddy and my grandma have been killed.
Yeah.
And just like you say that blood, huh?
Just lift your foot.
Lift your foot up.
I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm not doing none of that, man.
Yeah.
Because you know there's blood on the bottom.
You know there's blood on the bottom of your feet.
Okay, well,
you know that because you walked around in the damn house with it. You know there's blood on the bottom of your feet. And all we're doing right now is playing games. Yeah. And I'm trying to get to the bottom of it and figure out what happened to your grandparents.
What's also interesting, Jordan, is when we told you that we found your parents or grandparents dead, you said you found them dead in the house. We didn't ever tell you where we found them.
They not gonna be nowhere else.
How do you know that?
There's not expect. I left.
If you weren't there, where were you going?
I left that sit. They don't go out and drive the sit. My grandma, my granddaddy, old as hell. I know my grandparents, man. They gonna be at the house watching wrestlers and cooking And look how fast you ready to jump up and smile. Cause you acting like I did it to these people. Swab, you gonna swab?
You did do it to these people.
You got
these people. That's
you got your
grandparents.
granddaddy's blood underneath your foot.
All over the house.
Yeah, that was you say?
Yeah, that's what I said.
And that's the fact.
And you left bloody pants in your room.
And what up? So you making all this up?
Okay, I'm making all of it up.
My grandparents?
Yeah, your grandparents.
Why would I do that to my grandparents?
Because I think they got tired of listening to you, and I think that pissed you off because they got tired of listening to you.
I'm not gonna
your grandma's already tried to get you Baker acted. She's already tried.
If all this that came from my uncle, we don't get along, man. Man, my grandmama done raised me up, and my grandpa raised me up.
And I think they had enough of you. I think they had enough of you pulling your crap.
That's not true.
And I think that you guys got into an argument about it.
You just keep thinking in. You just keep thinking here and there, talking about you can swab.
Well, what I'm gonna tell you is the way that your granddaddy was beat. That's somebody that knows him.
How the fuck could somebody be beat? How the if somebody got a problem?
Because a gangbanger that comes in there,
how was he beat?
Ain't gonna take
how was my granddaddy beat?
Ain't gonna take the time to sit there and pound somebody to spray blood all over the room.
Hey, did my granddad like that? You come to me like I did it, man. You got me, man. You might as well just gonna do what you gonna do. Tar me.
Flip your hand over.
That's gonna beat. That's my blood. I guarantee that come back my blood. I'm sitting here rapping in my room, beating on the table with a spoon. That's gonna come back my blood.
Okay. All I asked you is how it got there. That's all I asked you.
Beating on the table with a spoon. I broke the spoon.
Okay.
Got a glass spoon. That's gonna.
Niggas say I'm beating on the table with a spoon, bro. What the fuck? Hey, yo, he pulling these bitches out his ass quick too, right? Like, man, I did that shit with a spoon. I ain't got no blood on me. That's my 9-size shoe.
Come back, my blood.
A glass spoon. I've never seen a glass spoon.
It was a glass spoon I was using to eat my Reese's Peanuts, Jeffy peanut butter. Fast, and it was about this long, and the spoon was about the size of my thumb.
Where was that you were eating it?
And you talking about?
I'm not talking about anything. I didn't even see that. You pointed that out.
From the spoon, yeah.
There's blood on your face.
There's not blood on my feet.
Then what is it?
Blood on my face. It came from this.
Answer the question. No. What's on your feet?
What's on your feet?
What's on my foot? Dirt. Black.
That's not dirt.
Black, man. That's black.
That's black. But all this?
Man, that's not blood, man.
Okay.
That's not, sir, that look like blood. That's black.
Yep, sure does.
Man, they come off and do like this.
Mm-hmm.
Look, get your little piece of paper. This is dirt. Man, this is dirt. That's not blood. You looking at it. Stop doing that for that camera because you know that camera can't see that. That is straight black soot from me walking in the mud like I just told you. Can you get your paper? I don't want you playing games in that camera. That is definitely not blood. And he can see that. What color is that? What? Black from walking in the dirt.
Yeah, I mean, there is black on there too. There's more than just black on there. It's okay.
No, it's not.
It's all good. It's all good.
Man, y'all carry that here, man. What the going on, man? This is why I say y'all been talking to me.
But what I love to hear about that is now all of a sudden the blood on your face came from this off the corner of your lip. When you've been telling me the whole time there wasn't blood on your face. Now there's blood on your face that came from the corner of your lip.
Man, how you trying to make it seem like?
No, I'm not trying to make it seem like
because you saying you got a picture of the blood.
I do.
Okay, so if you saying you got a picture of the blood, which I really don't believe. Okay, you said you got a picture. I've been picking at this all goddamn day, but the swab won't tell you.
Now all of a sudden you've been picking up your lips. You got anything for now? I'm kind of done with it.
I ain't got time for these old family guys games not playing, man. Got my grandma, my granddaddy, man, I love them, man. You talking about blood on the bottom of my foot.
You talking about you killed them.
What? You got me, man. I ain't kill nobody.
If you got toes, so they're gonna match exactly the footprints.
Yeah.
You don't have pretty feet, bro.
You don't.
I can tell you that.
The funny thing was when I was out there looking at the blood in the hallway, I'm like, that's some ugly damn feet.
See them 2 toes?
What you say some old shit like that? Somebody did something to my grandparents.
You, not somebody. Stop saying somebody.
My grandparents like that, man. Stop playing with my grandparents. Talking about old ugly. Hey, you talking about a murder scene? You shouldn't be thinking about those shit.
Yes, those 2 goofy toes you have right there.
Number 3, number 4.
Hey, yo. What do you mean? That's black.
No, when they're like this together, almost crossing, that's exactly what the matches of the footprints in the blood.
Man, I ain't with that. You talking about, man? You talking about like that? Gonna get a footprint in. I definitely ain't did.
Jordan's commitment to the defense is almost admirable in its stupidity. He's squinting at dried blood on his feet and hands and confidently calling it his, calling it mud, calling it whatever, with the same energy as a flat earther explaining gravity. Even when he's told his ugly damn feet, with his overlapping toes, match the bloody footprints at the scene, he's still oblivious. But while the shape of a toe can be thrown into question in court by a good defense lawyer, what can't be questioned is blood. And soon, that blood will be tested. But first, Jordan throws one more conspiratorial, paranoid salvo at the detectives.
You talking about you gonna detain me. You said blood in the bottom of my footprints. That's mud. If we can get somebody else in here right now to get a personal opinion, I would like to do that for the camera. Okay, that's one thing. You say it with blood in my face, I don't believe that. But in the fact, which I really highly doubt, but I'm gonna say sure because that's what you say out your mouth. This is that right here, what you say when he pop, which I did pop. And this shot here I've been picking at, and it's been bleeding. I can take it out right now and bleed again. You laughing? What's funny about that?
Because you're trying to justify
I'm not trying to
everything
justify.
that we found, but you still can't say that that's not your foot in the blood.
What the I just told you that's not my foot in the blood. See, that's the type of I'm talking about. I ain't got time for the game, man. You can go bust around, dog.
So
all
if you had a name underneath your foot, a birthmark just uniquely to you, and we showed you the same footprint with that unique birthmark,
I ain't got no problem.
You'd be like, that ain't my foot.
I ain't got no problem taking no whatever it's called, man. I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no problem with that. The reason I had a problem when they first came up to me just now trying to swab me was because they didn't tell me what was going on. All these people around here, she got a crime scene.
So if we swab your hair and all that, that's not gonna have any blood in it either, right?
No.
Okay.
No, man.
Because you haven't showered today.
No.
Okay.
And one thing I can say for certain, two things I say for certain, I've been talking about the government for months. This is why this is going on. I feel like y'all know what's going on, man, with my grandparents.
He right back at it, y'all.
Because my grandparents, only one that really pushed about what was going on with the government and that neuroswarm on my foot, as far and with my stepfather. The government is denying. I sent the FBI a complaint and put Donald Trump name in that Joe Biden name in there. This is how serious that is. I want these people to understand what's going on. Man, why not I'm in this kind of jail? If you put me in the kind of jail, because that's what it seemed like you insinuating that I had something to do with it, and you talking about I'm detained.
I'm sorry. Just be clear, I'm not insinuating. You keep saying I'm insinuating. That means that I'm like being subtle about it.
So are you going to detain me?
I have directly told you that I believe, and all the reasons that I believe, that you're responsible for the death
So are
of
you
your
detaining me?
grandparents. Yes.
What the
Which I have said I don't know how many times.
How long am I going to be detained for?
Until I can finish all the paperwork.
To charge me?
That is correct.
Okay, I want to say this on camera. This is the most important thing that I said. What time is it?
It's 5:33.
At 5:33, my name is Jordan King. My prison on DC number B389. I'm being retaliated against under color of state law and by county jail workers and detectives in Escambia County. These people have set something up. I believe this is what's going on. I believe people have set something up with my grandparents and done with that, whatever it is they've done to cover up what I have beef, knowledge, and problems that I have going on with the government. And now they've got my grandparents out the way and are trying to, whatever it is they're trying to do, sabotage me or make it seem like I did it. I don't know how I'm trying to make it seem like I did or saying I did, but whatever it is, that's all they're saying. I know it's gonna come back, not me, and y'all gonna have to let me go. That shit dead, but whatever it is that y'all do from this point, I want to get seen like it's neuroswarm on my foot because this is what it's really about. When I prove that it's neuroswarm is actually my foot and playing illegally, I have a neuroswarm on my foot and playing illegally, and you'll hear me say this and be like, "Man, he crazy. He doing."
I've never told you you're crazy.
Can you make that happen? This is like the keynote of this whole conversation.
Neuroswarm or no neuroswarm, it seems like Jordan most definitely killed his grandparents. And now, detectives just have to do a test to prove that the stuff on his feet is not, in fact, blood. The test involves luminol, a chemical that investigators spray to identify blood. When it hits iron in hemoglobin, it reacts and briefly glows blue in the dark. That glow can reveal blood that's been wiped, washed, or painted over, even years later.
Pop the light up?
Do you still need mine?
Yeah, I'm gonna need it in a second. Yeah, just for the light.
Sure.
Oh shit! Don't want the light. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do video. It'll be easier. Just focus. Pop the light on real quick.
Big one.
Yeah. All right, now you can turn it off. No, I don't want the light. Oh, it keeps doing that.
Need light?
Oh no, I'm good. Left foot. Or right foot, rather. Left foot.
I ain't seen that, but it's cold.
Alright. Just make sure that's okay.
What that supposed to be? Where is dirt?
That shows where blood is. Yeah.
Alright.
Told you.
You tell me on
You can turn the light back on. I'm gonna go ahead and swab now.
So we get
because you been afraid man, you feel like how you feel.
Yeah, I got video instead of photos. Some I was struggling with the photos.
Still gonna tell me there's not blood on your feet?
There ain't no goddamn blood on my feet.
There's blood on your feet.
You'll probably find your wife spit in my hair or something before you find anything else. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? You tripping, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that, man. And if you do try to say whatever it is that you say.
Oh no, I'm 100% trying to say there's blood between your toes.
Okay, yeah, man, cool.
So that's what that is. So we can play stupid games
You want to listen
all you want.
You want to listen between the toes too?
Sounds like something
It sounds like you got ready to play games with every guy. Because you know these people doing illegal shit to me.
Yeah.
And they've been doing illegal shit to me.
The only one doing illegal shit is you. You killed your grandma and your grandpa, and you did it in the worst possible way.
There's mud, and then there's blood that glows bright blue under ultraviolet light because it's packed with iron from hemoglobin. What Jordan doesn't know yet is that this chemical test will eventually prove whose blood it is when DNA results come back matching his grandfather's type exactly. This whole time, Jordan...
This nigga's cooked, Chad. He's fucking cooked.
Jordan's been experiencing the brutal murder of his grandparents as an abstraction. The detective has described the brutality of the murders, but Jordan can't seem to actually put himself there. Now, the detective will come back to the interrogation room with photos, graphic ones, in the hopes that seeing what he did to his grandparents will shock Jordan into a breakdown and hopefully a confession.
Now, I will say, I do owe you a little bit of an apology, in all fairness. I kept telling you your grandpa was beat because that's what I thought because of all the blood. Not every day I get fooled.
Oh.
How many times did you stab him?
Man, what the?
How many times did you stab him? And split him open too? That's hardcore, man. What happened? That's all I want to know is why did you get this mad? Now I know you're mad at me. And I can see how you lose your temper. I thought for sure he was beat because
Come on, man, y'all got me up, man. Somebody do something to my granddad.
Now, what I will say, and like I said, you're a lot more gentler with grandma. I mean, you only strangled her. I just want to know, was it the thick cord or the little cord that was by her body? Which one did you use?
I'm gonna talk about that, man. You tripping, man?
I'm sure you don't want to talk about it.
My family, man. I don't even look at this
no,
shit,
you
dog.
100% did it. There's no ifs, ands, or
man,
buts.
listen, man. Get this out of my face, man. I don't want to see no like that, dog.
I bet you don't, because I think you were mad when this happened.
I don't, man. I don't go. What you think, man?
Tell me.
I don't go. What you think? What you talking about?
Tell me how you lose control. Because that's what happened. You lost control. That's obvious. There's no way that you would have done this and been in control. Not the people you love. All I've been asking you is trying to understand what happened.
And somebody did this. My family, man.
No, not somebody.
Man,
You
I'm
did
gonna
it.
talk, man, about that shit, man.
No, I bet you don't want to talk about it. I bet you don't want to talk about it.
No, you sit here choosing me doing shit like that, man. Man,
You got blood all over you. You got blood in your toes. You got blood all over your hands. You don't want you have blood all over your hands because this gets messy. You can't stab somebody this many times. You can't split somebody open. You do. What do you think the blue shit was glowing on you? Do you know what that is that we sprayed on you?
If I got blood all over me, you got blood in your head.
Listen to me. Stop being an asshole and listen. It's a defense mechanism. Okay? The stuff we sprayed on you adheres to the iron in blood. It's called luminol. And it lit up like a Christmas tree. Lit up like a Christmas tree. And this is why. This is why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is on his belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You don't stab somebody 20 times and not get blood on you. And all the washing you did at the sink wasn't enough. You probably could have taken a shower and you'd still have blood on you.
When you spin this little fairy tale all you want, dog.
You can call it a fairy tale.
I'm sitting here looking at this.
You're sitting there looking at this because this is what you did.
Yeah,
this is what you did.
Okay, man, I'm not going to entertain that shit, man. You say you're going to charge me.
Oh, I've already charged you. I've already charged you with secondary murder.
Insidious shit, man. I wouldn't do like this, man.
Here's the problem, though, is that without an explanation of why, this ends up becoming first-degree murder really, really quickly. Because to go to this level, but here's the thing. I think you just lost it. You guys have been arguing. Your dad and your uncle told us that. You guys have been arguing with each other.
But you know you give a thank you. A kick in your ass. I wouldn't dare do no shit like that.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not even this type of person.
No,
it's my fault me being that type of person in my family, man. But you gonna sit here and you gonna try to do your job and sit here and try to come to somebody like.
I think probably normally you're not, but I think you lost it. I think you had enough.
Not no elderly people, man. Not no elderly people. Not nothing like this. What the f***, man? This some old.
But this is what got me, and it's because you love her. This was gentle. This is always gentle. Yeah.
And then what you think?
It beats the hell out of that.
Not all right, man.
That hurt. That was painful and that was slow. And he bled and bled until he died. And it wasn't quick, you know that, because it took forever. That's why there's blood all over the chair. That's why there's blood all over the walls, different from where he came down.
What you mean?
Just what I said. But you didn't notice that because you were in a rage.
You didn't notice all that. You telling me information about what happened.
Yeah, sure.
I ain't do this. So you telling me, I'm trying to take what you saying, what you shooting at me like I did.
At this point, Jordan's been confronted with Himalayan
This nigga need a Grammy, chat.
sized mountains of evidence against him. There's the blood, the footprints, just those two are basically enough to make anyone with half a brain realize the jig is up, but not for Jordan. And pretty soon, we'll see why.
Well, here's the deal. I mean, I'm asking you for the reason why. Because I think there is.
I'm going to tell you like this. And this is the only thing I'm going to say. First off, this is my family. I wouldn't dare do no shit like this. All this right here, these 4 images, I'm going to remember this for my life, man. This is some sick shit. And I wouldn't dare do no shit. You got to be sick to do shit like this. I wouldn't dare do no shit like this. And the second thing I'm going to say is, all this is happening at whoever hand is happening by. Either from I got going on the streets, which wasn't their fault.
The streets didn't do this.
Or from the FBI and legally implanted you with a nerve on.
The FBI didn't do this.
Okay.
The streets didn't do this.
Okay. I have a nerve on. Okay. I got a nerve on illegally. Now come to find out, I got a government device, FBI government device, illegally implanted inside my foot, right? Called a neuroswarm.
Yeah, tell me what a neuroswarm is.
Come to find out, I told you like 2-3 times. You can look it up on your phone. You got Google.
I don't want to look it up on my phone. I want you to tell me what it is. Well, it's inside you. Yeah, because you're making it up.
But
you're trying to spend some. You're trying to spend some.
A month. I'm gonna tell you, like, I give a month. We gotta see like.
I don't think he's making it up. I just think he's spinning them and just having a manic episode.
It's in my foot.
You can't explain what a neuroswarm is because
this happened to my. A number, you can look it up. What I'm gonna tell you from camera so you make it seem like I'm crazy.
Jordan, let me ask you this.
I like to talk to you because you seem like you'll probably be a little more. I'm asking you with like good cop, bad cop. You just keep shooting. I wouldn't do no shit like this, man.
Jordan, let me ask you this.
What?
Talk to
Bring my grandmama.
Yeah.
Jordan, I talked to your uncle Brent.
Right. We don't get along.
Okay, and that's fine. But
did you see my little cousin?
I didn't see your little cousin, but I talked to Brent earlier. Okay, and my impression that I got from Brent is like maybe he wasn't as close with your grandpa as he was with like your grandma. Like I got like kind of the vibe that maybe your grandpa might have been like a little bit of an asshole, maybe overbearing. Anything?
No, me and my grandfather had a good relationship. He had Alzheimer's, so I can come to him and talk to him about anything. He'll just sit back and listen to me. But I don't know, as he got Alzheimer's, he just started acting a little bit different, but it was easy to sit down and talk to him. He just might have a hard time remembering. But at the end of the day, and these people 75, 70 years old, grandfather and grandmother know me and take care of me all my life. There's no reasoning behind it. You got to have, there is no reason to do something like this to somebody, man.
Well, could it possibly, and this is going to sound kind of weird, but I read some stuff that your grandma had written. Okay. Did you know that she applied to have you Baker acted?
I understand that.
Well, no, I'm just asking.
Yeah, back when I came to the county last time, I was being chased by somebody, and I ended up running inside this lady's house.
But so when she filled out that form, she had to write what was going on with you, right? And she wrote like some paranoia stuff. You were worried about people coming to get you, stuff like that. She was worried about you. Okay. So this is going to sound kind of weird, but you think maybe it was
trying to figure out if that was the scissors or the knife.
But this is going to sound kind of weird, but like, with what you have going on, I know I read in the thing that she wrote that you don't feel like there's a mental health issue. But is there a way that maybe you went into being somebody else and that's why you don't remember this right now?
The detective is hinting at what can be best described as schizophrenia. But let's back up. The detective also mentioned that Jordan's grandma applied to have him Baker acted. The Baker Act is a Florida law that allows someone to be involuntarily held for a mental health evaluation if they're believed to be a danger to themselves or others, or unable to care for themselves due to mental illness. Could there be motive in that?
No, man, I don't have a mental health issue. The only thing I ever talk about is the fact there's a neurostorm inside my foot. Now, nobody in the government, it's serious because these people legally did something to me that they had no business doing. I was talking about that the warden was involved in as far as being paid under the table to have inmates and kill them and getting away with it.
At Santa Rosa?
At Santa Rosa CI. Medical was doing that and getting away with it. So,
How long ago were you in Santa Rosa CI?
I was at Santa, I got out November 29th. I was there for like 8 or 9 months. But this type of actually going on now, whether that came from that or when I started speaking on about the White House, which, at the end of the day, the shit I was speaking on, I didn't feel like they would do shit like this to me. They came in the room and ran a team on me and hit me in my foot with something. It like made a release sound. And then everything that a neurostorm tells, that's what they had the power to do now. But as I'm telling people about this, you never heard the type of technology, so you're like, okay, what the f is that?
Now, can they control what you do?
No, it doesn't work like that.
They can just hear you. They can read your mind.
Yeah, and they can know it has visual aid.
And they can talk to you on it, like tell you things.
This is an actual thing. These people have this technology in 2024.
Okay.
These people.
Give me 1 second, man. I'll be right back. Okay.
This nigga's cooked.
All right, man. So,
can I get a sandwich, sir?
A sandwich?
I'm not trying to be a to you. I really am not. I'm just trying to understand what happened. And I know that for things to end up like this, something had to go wrong. Because I don't think that.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
You were a detective, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see shit like that on a regular basis?
I've seen it a few times.
That's up.
Yeah, I agree.
Man, I'm not that type of person. That's my grandma, my granddad. I love these people.
Do you know the other times that I've seen this kind of stuff? Like being straight up with you, because you asked me, have I ever seen this before? Yeah, I've been doing it a little over 20 years.
And
So I've seen
can I
this.
say something else?
Sure.
With that neurosome, every time I come, they try to make it seem like it's a mental health problem. You have to understand that the government, FBI keeps tabs on me when I'm on the street. It's being text messages I try to send to people about neurosome. They just go and delete itself.
Okay.
It'll be platforms that come up on the phone, like the FBI, like I'm putting out what's going on, the time, date, my email thing, and they just completely shut me off that, like completely open it and close my page. Or by the time I'm done and he finishes, it just deletes all of it. So, you know, the FBI is not letting me on the street do anything as to prove what's going on. These people watch me on a daily basis, not only through this neurosome, but on my social media platform. A few times, I got that many people on the street that know what's going on. That know I posted a video about this neurosome before I went to jail. The same day I went to jail.
This the last time that you went to jail?
On the 6th of December. Posted a video. I get out, the whole Pensacola knows about it. That shit went viral. These people know I got a neurosome on my foot. I walk in stores and gas stations, and these people know who I am and what I said on that video. And it really gets deeper than that, but I talk to everybody, and I've been trying. Last time I came in here, I tried to speak to them on the tablet. On the street, I can't do anything because they're on my social media platforms using artificial intelligence, AI. You know what I'm saying? When I say that, I believe you know what that is, but
yeah, I know what
artificial intelligence is. That's crazy. That's watching everything I'm doing, and I don't know if they're controlling. I believe it's probably doing it itself. Shutting out shit when I go to talk about the FBI. I wrote some on Joe. As soon as I type Joe and went to hit Biden, that shit just shut off on me. That shit didn't even play. It just automatically clicked out.
What were you going to write about Joe Biden?
I was just saying that I would like the S-word, and I would like it to be taken straight Joe Biden at the top. Once it actually is a neurosome in my foot. This is actually happening. Like, I'm not crazy. I don't have a mental health problem. And it would be nice if somebody was just like, hey, let's see what they got talking about if this is actually going on. Because if you took the time later on to look it up on your phone, you'll see this is actual. It's going to explain it to you. This is an actual thing, scientific.
But that's the thing is, I don't want to read it on the phone. I want to know what you think a neurosome is.
You're going to be the expert on it.
You're the one that's why do I want to listen to Google? Because and just hear me out.
No, you're going to make it seem like I'm crazy at all.
No,
man, one thing I can't say.
I'm actually not fixing to make it sound like you're crazy. I'm fixing to sound like just the opposite. So if the government's controlling the neurosome.
You want to live on here?
Do what? No, I don't need that. If the government's controlling the neurosome, then wouldn't they be controlling the internet, the information on the internet? So why would I want to rely on that?
Man, I don't even want to talk about it, to be honest. I'm not going to talk about certain things that the government, I'm talking about the government. I'm not talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Like the government, that's what we're talking about the neurosome.
Things I have learned now, when I got out and actually went to trying to use my phone certain type of ways, they just completely cut it off.
So then why am I going to Google neuroswarm so they can cut me off too?
Block it from happening. Certain people, they'll make it seem like they're the ones talking to me. And it was everybody talking to me the whole time. Artificial intelligence couldn't find. I see these people that, like I seen this guy at the store. I'm like, bro, you seen text messages? He was like, what text messages? And I showed the message I sent him on Facebook. He was like, but that's not me. But it was his profile. Man, everybody playing, man. And it's actually going on, but how can I?
But then you want me to Google it. Why am I going to Google it? When
you would detect them. You talk to them.
Yeah, but you think they're going to talk to me? FBI didn't like me.
Yeah, I ain't crazy. I definitely got something to think. Well, having any type of conversation, like, you know what I'm saying? But that being said, man.
Let me ask you this, Jordan. You were talking about your social media a second ago in the video you posted and stuff like that. I tried looking for you.
I deleted it.
You deleted it?
When I got out and I realized what it was I was saying as far as the government. I'm somebody like.
You didn't want to be a target by them.
I won't be a target by them when people in the street, because if I'm saying that I got something inside my foot at such a nerve form, people will look at me like police. So now I come out doing, and I'm risking me and my family, which I did. And I'm telling you that it's people out there that do have a problem with, that would do something like that, I believe. And y'all saying because I got so-called wet blood on my hands.
Well, you do have blood on your hands. You get blood on your hands. You get blood on your feet. I mean, they're again, these are facts. They're not, like, I'm not messing with you.
I don't know how y'all did it. Or she splayed that shit Man, that's not, I ain't had no goddamn blood on my.
All that is luminol, and all it does is adhere to the iron in blood. That's all it does.
I ain't trying to do too much. I can get another cheese stick. I ain't eat all day.
Yeah,
I'll get you one.
Yeah, 100%. Bro, I'll get you whatever. I get you want candy, I'll get you candy. You want chips, I'll get you chips.
You bring me a whole bunch. It sound like having to throw me in the cell.
Well, when's the last time you ate?
I say probably around like 11. I got a little, yes sir, the sun chip and I think like a Powerade from the corner store.
Do you use your $10 to pay for that?
Yeah. And like I said, I was trying to get.
So that probably took the whole $10 these days.
I think it took about like 5 something probably.
I remember when you used to be able to buy Gatorade and chips for a couple bucks. Can't do that anymore.
You can charge me with the murder of my grandparents.
I am fixing to charge you. It's done. Like, I'm charging you with the murder of your grandparents.
Jordan was arrested immediately following the interrogation and charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder. He was held without bail pending trial. Throughout the legal proceedings, Jordan maintained his innocence, continuing to reference the alleged government conspiracy against him. The trial began in November of 2024. Prosecutors presented the luminol evidence, the crime scene photos, the bloody footprints that matched Jordan's unique toe structure, and the complete absence of any forced entry or evidence of another suspect. The defense's neuroswarm theory was quickly dismissed by forensic experts, who testified that no such technology exists in the way Jordan described. After 3 days of deliberation, the jury found Jordan King guilty on 2 counts of first-degree murder. The jury determined that the level of violence, particularly against Clay King, demonstrated premeditation rather than a sudden act of passion. On December 18, 2024, Jordan was sentenced to 2 consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole. Andrea and Clay King's family released a statement saying they hoped Jordan would one day take responsibility for what he did. Their grandchildren, Jordan's cousin, were...
Man. Yo, that happened in our county, bro. That shit is crazy. I ain't even got it with me to go, man. I got an interview to get to tomorrow, VA, man. Shout out the Wrecking Lounge, the Wrecking Crew, man. I'm finna catch Wrecking tomorrow. Guys out of the thieves. God is king, God is the gift, God is the wisdom, God is love, God is the world. Make sure you be respectful and kind to others. Love on them. It's your boy YG5. New video out now. Talk it out now. Let's get it.